Alright, so I have all the parts laid out, and looking closely at the frame, it says it's a World Sport. So a Schwinn World Sport. Then from the derailleur, it's probably somewhere between 1976 and 85. So the crank is a Schwinn branded SR. The brakes are Schwinn branded Dicomps. You can see the guides are Suntour. The rear derailleur is a Suntour Honor. The front one is a Suntour Spurt. I believe these are the original pedals. And so I'll throw all this in the ultrasonic cleaner. I have one of those that you get at Harbor Freight. It works really well. Clean all the parts, grease all the parts. I might take this apart also so I can grease the spring mechanism. Still not sure how. There's no spring here, so I'm not quite sure how that mounts, but I'll double check. I've looked online, can't really find anything where a spring goes. And we'll go from there. After a couple of rounds of cleaning in the ultrasonic cleaner, I just used some diluted degreaser 1-to-1. Might have been Royal Purple that I got at Walmart. You can see how shiny everything came out. Much nicer. Alright, there's the front derailleur. Still need to oil the pivots now after I rinsed it. I had to rinse it with water, of course, get all that degreaser out. This one I rinsed with water. Then I hit it with some WD-40 to remove any water in there. You can also just use some compressed air. I removed this cap, oiled the spring inside, not oiled it, I greased the spring inside, and then I put a drop of lubricating oil in the pivots. Okay, got to remember WD-40 is not a lubricant. I just use it after I clean something, especially after I rinse it with water, get the water out. Does leave a little oily film that gives it protection, but it won't lube it. But everything looks really nice, the little bolts and everything. I'm going to replace these. So I did clean them, and I'm also going to replace the bearings. But everything looks really nice. The chainring and the crank, I just sprayed degreaser on it and scrubbed it. Of course, I didn't throw that in it didn't fit in the cleaner. But that's how it looks like. So then I have to put everything together, of course, and everything should work really nice. Everything is very solid. All both derailleurs work really nicely. They're solid and should not give me any problems. I've got a few of the parts on the bike. The derailleur, after cleaning, taking it apart and lubing it, came out really nice. Figured out how to mount it. This has a little clamp on the other side that grooves into here, and then you just tighten it. I bought a new chain for it. It's a cheap bell that I bought at Walmart. Bell branded. It says Taza or something like that. Front derailleur, nice and clean and shiny. The cranks are looking good. I installed the rack. Like I said, this is probably going to become a little urban commuter. So the rack's nice and solid. I installed the brakes. I have new pads for it. I haven't installed it on this. I have I'm not going to move the friction levers because it's in gear right now. And I put all new cables and housings. Cleaned those really nice. The wheels were black, caked in grease. Now they're nice and shiny. I unassembled them, disassembled them, and then greased them. Now they flow really nice, very smooth. Brakes, I got the new pads on this one. Haven't really adjusted them yet. I have to buy tape for the handlebars. reinstall the seat post and the seat. I'm thinking about getting a new seat post and seat for them just to make it look nice. And then the tires are supposed to arrive today, so I'll mount those a little later. Hopefully I'll have the finished product. Kind of a mess around the bike right now, but that's how it's looking so far.